What's up? You're checking out That's 86 podcast. I'm Brian Snell, also known as Bright Guy, and I got my main man here to the right of me. His name is Theo.
What's Gucci?
It's awesome. That's all I have for him, you know.
I fucked it up. There you go.
Yo, man, I'm throwing up signs like that. Yo, man.
Go. Yeah, we out here.
Just because we was listening to some styles, you know. Like,
Ghost.
Like,
I had to remember what to call myself. I was about to call myself the ghost. I'm not the ghost though.
You're
I'm
not
alive.
the ghost.
I'm
You are
alive.
very much here. All right, so let's get cheers. Cheers to us. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to everybody out there that's still rocking. That's not a ghost. Like, cheers to Casper too while we're at it.
Yeah, cheers to the ghost.
He's a friendly ghost.
Don't leave him out. Don't leave the ghost out.
Hey man, so how you feeling? What's up? What you been up to?
Well, you know, it's been a rough fucking week, to be honest with you. But if I want to focus on the good, I'll say shit, man. Been busy as fuck, bro. Been moving around. I went to 2 Sixers games back to back. One on Saturday, one on Sunday, and then I did a Phillies game yesterday. And that's gonna probably mark the end of my. Well, no, my homie offered me some. Well, I might catch some playoff tickets for free pretty soon. But other than that, that's probably gonna mark the end of my my gaming season. You know what I mean?
For the Phillies or
No, for everybody. Like for the duration, because like you know I ain't got no job and shit, so I'm sitting in the crib, you know. And it's like, it's easier to sit in the crib than it is to travel all the way down to where that is.
I was like, you can watch it. You can still watch the games.
No, I'm going to watch it. I'm talking about like just going to the games. I'm going to watch it. I was watching the game before you came down there. I was trying to figure out a way I could watch the game and play the music at the same time on my phone. I should develop that app. Maybe that should be my fucking true calling. I don't know. Still trying to figure that out. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been like, just walking around talking to people, asking them about their jobs and shit and whether they like them and, you know, just interviewing them. Straight up interviewing motherfuckers about their jobs.
I might like that. That sounds pretty interesting.
Right. Precisely.
What do you do exactly?
My cousin is a loan officer. Shout out to Cheddar. So he basically just
Run it down on people like, yo.
No. He there's applications. He returns calls. People are waiting for him to return their call. They want to be approved for the application. He goes over the things, confirms the information that needs to be confirmed.
I was thinking like the loan shark.
Nah. No, but I mean, that's what he did. Once he does that shit, he either approves them or doesn't approve them. But it's like a computer that approves them, obviously. So, yeah, he's on the phone. That's what he's doing. So I was like, okay, loan officer, whatever. That's what's up. He was like, I got a signing bonus, I got benefits, they pay me well enough. He was like, shit, I've been honestly on my phone for the last hour and a half. So I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, doesn't seem too bad. But yeah, doing shit like that, talking to mad people about what they do. I asked my other homie, you know, he was like, yeah, I'm actually going to leave my job soon. I was like, yeah, really? Yeah, supply chain issues, fucking everything up. I can see it. I can see the shit coming. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, what are you thinking about getting into? He was like, tech. I was like, all right. So,
is this our homie?
Yeah.
Because I was like, this conversation sounds mad familiar.
Right. And then like I was sick from the wedding. I don't know if you got sick from the wedding, but I was sick. He was at home for a week. Wing was at home for a week. So I was like, I'm still recovering, bro. I'm still coughing shit up, like.
Jeez.
See?
That was disgusting.
I know. And I had to swallow it. That's even more fucking disgusting. It's on fucking camera.
That's the nasty part too, because when it goes back down,
I know, ew. I'm a disgusting motherfucker, man.
I be saying, why do you be saying gargle? All right, never mind.
I need to drink something.
Oh man. I mean, sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't want to swallow. It's nasty. I get it. If it's anything like the mucus that goes, all right, never mind. Just me.
Oh man. Anyway, so
that's just where my mind goes.
I mean, that's where your mind goes.
So wait, you don't ever think about that? No, man.
No.
All right, cool. I'm the weird one here, so it's fine.
It's all good. I mean, I've done a lot. All right, let's. So how was your week?
Because women be going through some things, and it's like it's hard to relate. So it's just like, let me take time out on my day to understand other people's perspectives.
Right.
Because that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to get better at understanding other people's perspectives. You know.
Yeah.
So it's just like a.
I believe that's called compassion.
I wonder what it's like to be in their shoes, or I wonder what they went through today. You know. I wonder what it's like. I wonder how much things to women. Like if a woman was sitting right, if a woman was sitting right here, right now, and trying to have this conversation. Man, I wonder what all comes with that towards her. Because now when she goes back out into the world, people are looking at her crazy. You know, there people are like, oh, so that's, you know. So now she's getting judged that way. And I can sit here and just freely just say all these things. And then nobody thinks a thing. They're like, oh, he's just crazy. He's just weird, you know?
Yeah.
Nah, man, no, man.
I mean, honestly, it's truly impossible. But it's good to try.
Try what?
To try to understand. Oh, yeah, like I said, it's impossible. You'll never know. But it's good to try.
Good to try.
Yeah, it's good to try.
But yeah, my week was long, drug out. I mean, started off waking up and just like, you know what, let's go through the process of getting that 86'd trademark. That whole thing right there was a big process.
Of course.
A big process that I didn't know it was going to be. I didn't know it was going to take as much time, as much effort to make sure everything's worded right. Like, like to understand that process was wild.
Everything legal is like very counterintuitive for some reason.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So you know, now it's just a waiting game for that. Sit out there trying to design some more merch. Put that out there. Yeah, just doing as much as I can to try to start moving the chain with it for the pod, for this platform, you know?
Nice.
It takes a lot of energy, you know? That while still working, first day back, go in. First day back, go back in, and it's like, oh snap, I get to go on vacation again in like a week. Cool.
Do you?
Yeah, so next week I'll be back on vacation.
Nice.
But seeing all the people, seeing Sarah.
Wait, well, how did you figure that out?
What?
That you get to have another vacation in a week?
Well, because I have to.
Oh, you have to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's use it or lose it. You know, and ain't nobody trying to lose it.
I see.
And that's PTO I'm talking about for you people who don't understand or who think elsewise.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, so go back in, walk through the door, get greeted by Sarah and Tara. They used to work at Harp and Crown with me as bartenders. We all were bartending together, and that was mad love. So sitting there just talking to them like, yo, y'all traveling everywhere? You know, real estate agent extraordinaire, you know, show love. Walk down to the other end of the bar. Who was there? A server from Franklin Mortgage when I used to bar back there, you know, and they're like, oh snap, how's the podcast going? It's just like, oh man, that's cool. You know, you guys watching? That's y'all back from, you know, from the NO. Y'all left the NO to come back to Philly? Oh man, that's telling, you know. Why so? You know, just breaking all that down, asking that.
Yeah.
To go stand at the bar, see what's going on with the bartenders, catch up. So one of the old managers at the place that I'm at now came in and was just like, hey, just wanted to introduce myself. You know, if you know anybody that's looking for a crib, if you know that's anybody that's looking for a crib, I'm a real estate agent. I was just like, no, I don't know anybody. That's crazy. Like everybody was in this industry. So this is the perfect time to leave this industry to become a real estate agent. Oh man, that's wild.
I noticed that in but
during the pandemic when it was happening.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say I noticed that that's it's kind of like the same thing when you see a certain culture or a certain ethnicity of people all working in a certain. And I'm talking about like foreign, like all working in the same like place or the same neighborhood. It's like, oh, you came in and you got your folks. You know what I'm saying? So that same thing, I saw that happen with nursing. in our neighborhood where while I was working at. Because it's a big fucking hospital around there, and there's a whole lot of people telling you, a whole lot of shit. And I'm pretty sure they can pop off on some programs, and all they need is one person to give them the information to open that door, and then they'll sit there and mull it over and think about it. And that's what there is around there. There's construction workers, and there's nurses. There's a whole lot of other shit, but those boys, they got degrees.
Those are the ones that's going, yeah.
Those are the ones you don't need a degree to do.
Yeah. That's something like I don't even want to talk about the nursing field, like the transfer, the ratio, just like, of course you would go big. I can see you being a nurse. You always look good in scrubs. I feel that there's a whole type of person that goes into that industry that didn't go to that industry through school.
Right, and there's a lot of industries like that. Just like I was telling you earlier about how you brought up the Google thing.
Google thing.
Oh, tech.
Oh, okay.
Google has the Grow part of their thing where they'll give you some training for the low price.
Yep.
Give you certifications, update your resume for you, and then pitch you to different companies. And it's a great alternative to actually going to 4 years of school. And being in debt like a motherfucker after that.
Nobody wants to do that. Definitely if you come from our industry, you don't want to get in any debt. You're used to quick money,
Yes.
It's not.
You want money in your hands.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, if you're in our industry and you haven't already gone to school, then you already know how to make money without going to school. So it's harder for you to just go to school.
Yeah. It's like I can't go. Like it's no way. Like after settling out my student loan debt, it's just like. No, I'm not going. What? It's no way you can convince me to go back into debt of school. Like of asset, like acquiring assets. That's something different. Yeah. Right. Cool. But for information to learn just to get a certification. And that's how I feel about the wine industry too. Like, man, forget these certs.
Yeah.
Like no one can even really afford Psalms now,
Right.
Or wine directors or anything like that's all. Who knows? Maybe it took so long for it to even become a mainstream position.
Right. You know what I think? I'll go as far as to say I think that the world is struggling right now. And ain't nobody got no time for that shit right now.
Yeah.
And I think that that's a luxury. And I don't think that the world can afford such luxuries in mass, That shit is super. It's probably 3-4 of those positions in the city, probably.
Like when the restaurant industry started to get hit really bad with the pandemic and closings, and they were just out every Psalm, even the higher level Psalms, Yeah. Because I want to think of a different term than the term that's been used. I forget the MSs and all that kind of stuff, the masters of the craft. They were just like, yeah, man, it's tough. Everybody got to be prepared to go become like a bar manager, a service manager. You might even just have to become a server and wait until the establishment is financially stable to recreate this position for you again, Like it's hard with getting consulting gigs because they can't afford consulting. It's just, yeah. And that was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Having that conversation. You see a couple places, but those are like hotels. Those are like big places that can still kind of get that going off.
Right.
But I am definitely not I do believe in education or knowledge, but I don't think you have to actually get like a degree or anything.
Yeah, knowledge is power, but debt is fucking slavery.
That's why the way that it just perfectly fits now.
Does it? Yours melted perfectly.
Yeah, now it's just like.
All right. Well, let's get these made before this shit goes.
All right, yeah, let's do it. All right, cool.
Did you cut the shit?
What?
The lines.
Yeah. Right here.
All right, my man.
Right here.
My man.
Got the garnish.
That's my guy.
Got the garnish. Don't want to put the garnish on the bar anymore, so now we can try to conceal everything just to have a clean look. So
right.
now I just like.
Right. Wedges or wheels?
Wedges.
Oh.
Wheels are just decorative.
I mean,
you know, the wedges
I need to
serve a
squeeze the
purpose of
dishes.
squeezing it. Yeah, I mean, if we're
That's what I wanted to know.
if we're going to do the Cuba Libre the right way, you got what makes the Cuba Libre
Is the line.
that you can squeeze and throw in there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I got these real thick boys.
Okay,
Or
pause.
thick girls. They just
Whatever.
thick. They thick limes.
Thick lines, cool.
Yeah.
GMO lines.
No. No, it was small. It was small, but the way that I cut it,
Oh, yeah.
you gotta
made it.
know how to
made it
know how to cut it. You gotta
Angles.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to
Angles.
do it. You gotta know how to do it. You wanna see it? Oh, you see it. All right,
I
come on.
see it.
Could you make these for us, please?
Oh, I gotta do it.
You do the
All right.
honors.
Yeah, sure. How you make them?
You know how to make it.
I know, but I want you to say it for the people.
All right, so 2 ingredients.
3 ingredients.
No, it's a garnish, yo.
Oh, is it? What about when you put the juice in?
Oh man, then it becomes a usable garnish.
It's an interactive garnish?
Let's see. All right, so what we're making is the Cuba Libre. So that's just rum. That's just some cola. Topped off with a lime wedge. Look at that. Boom. So it's pretty easy. You just pour them in. You don't have to shake. You don't have to stir. You don't have to do anything. You just build it directly in the glass. And that is how you make a Cuba Libre. I mean, I wish I had sugar cane, because that would make the sugar cane be the garnish. It still had a lime, so it could be a little.
It still be pretty?
Yeah, you know.
This shit been sitting here for like fucking 4 weeks.
It still got all that going on too.
Yeah, I know.
Most people would like to use a different kind of cola than said, but like they say in the hood, they say black people love Pepsi.
Who said that?
All the
Black
Chinese
people?
stores.
I was gonna say.
All the Chinese stores say, yo, all ourselves, black people just buy Pepsi.
Yeah, true.
Coca-Cola just sits there.
It's funny. It's true.
It is
well,
funny.
No, in the other neighborhoods, it's a different way. It's just the opposite way, to be honest with you. So, what's funny is I was thinking about, like when I go to buy cigarettes, and I'd be like, yo, can I get a pack of Marlboro 27? They be like, Newport 100? It's like,
No.
that's not what I said, bro.
Like, that's what you want, though.
No, I know what you want. I see you.
Trying to be different out here.
Got a line.
I got a thick one for you.
Pause.
Here you go. Look at that color on it, too.
Oh, you cut the tips.
I cut the tips.
Pause.
A little circumcision.
If you knew we was just gonna squeeze them, why'd you still put the cream?
Have it, yeah. So I end up cutting like a little slits in the lime, so you can sit there and just put it on the rim, so it can sit pretty like this.
See, you see what I just did there?
Squeeze the line.
See what I just did there? That was a pro move.
All right, fantastic. All right, hopefully you have your Cuba Libres in front of you. You weren't prepared for it, so I'm not mad at you. But Cuba Libres here.
You ain't cheers.
Oh, I ain't cheers you. My fault. Yeah, I was gonna go through this joint. All right, gotta control myself. Gotta control myself, man.
That's good. That's good. You ain't got a drinking problem. You ain't never had a problem with drinking.
Drinking got a problem with
That's
me.
what your man said.
Drinking got a problem with me.
He said, I ain't never had a problem drinking.
All right, let's get down to it. All right, so hopefully you do have some rum and coke in front of you, or some rum and cola. I mean, whatever's your twist. You know, hopefully you got that in front of you.
Yo, this
But let's
lime
get
is
down to the
setting this
nitty
shit
and gritty for a
off.
little bit. So,
Did you make this? This lime is setting it off. Do you like it? Is it good?
Oh man, it's balanced.
Oh, isn't it?
You know, like I'm surprised the cola actually still got the. I mean, but I do have CO too, so we can always.
You can fucking you can make the cola.
Yeah.
You can recarbonate the soda.
Yeah.
See that you teach me things, man. You teach me so many things. Go ahead.
Keep it going. All right, let me get my cigar back, man. Get my cigar back. Yo, I mean, but mind you, this cigar was sitting here for a week too, and it still got that puff, that smoke like that. All right, now, why you gonna play me like that? It didn't have a cloud like how it was before. It had this little one just now. It's cool.
You gotta get it more fire.
It's cool. I know. I don't feel like doing all of that. All right.
Puff it hotter.
All right. So what's happening right now? What's happening right now in the city is the city, the city is putting the mandate back. The mask mandate is coming back to Philadelphia because the Rona cases are spiking up. So, I was at work when I heard this news. One of the employees walked up and like, hey Brian, did you hear? I was like, no, give me 1 second, let me finish this, and I'll be right with you. Then somebody else came, after this person was waiting, so patiently. Somebody else came up and was like, oh my God, the mask mandate is back. And then the other person that was standing there waiting, put his head down and just walked off. And I was like, dag, yo, did you hear? He was like, I was coming to tell you that, see what was gonna happen. So, how do you feel about it?
Me personally, I don't care. Considering the fact that I just quit my job, I'm not going to be drinking with very many people aside from like you and like whoever invites me out. You know how it is. I live pretty far from everything, so I'm like not going to be affected by it at all.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, until you have to go into places.
I mean, yeah, but when I have to go into places, I'll have a mask.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not tripping, but is it counterintuitive, perhaps? Like, I don't know how we manage these things. I'm not trying to be like politically critical or anything like that, but I don't know. Shit just don't be making sense to me.
Yeah.
But I'm not smart though, so I can understand why a lot of things don't make sense to me.
Yeah, they gave us. Yeah, so they pretty much gave us a week heads up. So it's like, hey, in 1 week, you will have to wear a mask everywhere you go now because things went up, numbers went up, like we thought they did, like we thought they would. But we were clear for so long that we thought it was okay. But no, this thing just keeps on mutating, and now we're all concerned again. So you got to mask back up. Now, with that, I do wonder. Well, I mean, are you gonna have to show proof of vaccination? Like, is that they're gonna bring that back?
That's why I said it's counterintuitive because
like,
we just dropped that like a month and a half ago.
In February.
February? All right. Well, it's absolutely April 13th right now, so it's a month and a half, right? So, yeah, dude. Like, there's no fucking I don't know. I don't care though. I really don't care.
Yeah.
But it's a thing now, you know. If you guys want to say how you feel about it, feel free.
Please do. But
also, here's the other thing. I'm curious to know how it's affecting different states and cities and all of that shit. Because if our city is like reeling back and forth and shit, and not consistent with the state, and our state not being consistent with any other state, then I'm curious to see how all of these things play out. I wish I could like take in all that information.
That's why everybody went down to Florida. I'm about to go to Miami too. I'm like, yo, fuck it.
People keep dying in fucking Florida though. So,
I mean, people are dying everywhere.
That's true.
I mean, you never know. You might get hit by a Mack truck.
Yo, man. You trying to go to Florida? I'll go to Florida.
I don't know, man.
I know. He can't go to Florida right now.
Give me a couple years. give me a couple years.
Like 18. Like 18, 20.
You know, like
18, 20.
Maybe not even that long. Who knows, you know? Who knows?
Oh, man. But it's like a murder, yo.
They go like that.
That shit is like a murder, yo.
They go like
you got an 18 to 20 year bid, bro.
Yo, the crazy part is, remember, we were still moving down to North Carolina. We were all set. Like, you know what?
I know.
Asheville.
Believe me, I know.
Sounds great. Let's do it. Yo, I know you're thinking about moving.
Yeah.
That's cool and all. You can do that. You can still do that.
Yeah, you should do it.
But
that's what you said too. You was like, you should still do it.
But this is what happened. All right, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it'll still be great. Great.
Blessed though, man.
But yeah, I really don't care about the mask mandate at all. Like, I still enjoyed wearing the mask, because I felt like it hit my secret identity. I felt like when I wore it, I was like, you know, so sign me up for the adventures right now.
Okay. Are you serious about that? Do you really feel that way?
Yeah, I did. I actually really enjoyed wearing the mask.
I mean, no, the second part. Like,
sign me up for the adventures?
No. It hit your secret. Like, it hit your secret identity.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh. No, I mean, it's you, like, you kind of know me. Mask or no mask. It's like,
Okay. Well,
Right.
no, I was just asking if you really meant that.
You're I'm an identifiable person. What could I say? You know, like
Yeah.
no matter if this is covered like this, you still know it's me.
Right.
Oh, but the great thing is, about this whole mask coming back. That's 86 mask. Now I got a couple people that wanted to purchase it. I'm like, dang, I know that's crazy. Now they're gonna get rid of the mask, and I know. But since it's coming back, got a couple more sales for the mask. That's 86 mask. Well, you can get yours at www.that's86merch.com.
Word.
For real.
Just in case you guys forgot that capitalism still reigns.
Why not? Why
Cheers.
not? Cheers.
Cheers to the masks. So,
Cheers to the masses.
I want to talk about the whiskey that I brought over to you. It's over there. You put it away.
Oh, snap, I forgot this little thing here.
Yeah, little guy.
All right.
I only had $40 on me, and the big one cost $60, and I would have bought it, I swear, but he was only taking cash, clearly. So, okay. I was walking down.
This is not an ad.
And this is not an ad. Nobody paid us. I was walking down the street in Rittenhouse, and I saw, like, you know, produce table and, you know, like little jewelry, crafts and shit. And then I saw a man with whiskey, whole bunch of bottles of whiskey. And then on the other side, some gin, some vodka. You know what I'm saying?
Outside?
Some mezcal.
Outside?
Outside on the street, on the sidewalk, my G. And you know, my first question, I was like, this is legal?
Is this bootlegging right here?
I was like, bro, is this legal? He was like, yeah, because I make it in the city. I was like, ooh. And I believe it was, I don't know if his word was the city or the state. I can't remember. But he does make it in the city. Mm-hmm. His name was Brian. Shout out to Brian.
I'm pretty sure I know him.
There's another Brian now. It's two Brians in a fucking row.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Brian's, man.
Let me see. Let me make sure his name is Brian if you do know him. I have his card. It's in my
Because I'm
fanny
familiar
pack.
with them. I know them. They used to be in, what is that? They used to be in, what is that? What's that place? The Reading Terminal.
Okay. The RTM?
Yeah.
So, do you know, that means you probably know Brian, man.
Just hand me the old card.
Yeah,
Oh.
'cause you can read.
Brian at
You
Ritbrick.
know how to read.
Yeah, it doesn't have his last name.
I mean, I don't care. Do you?
No. I mean, well, so I can,
Shout him out properly.
so I would, yeah, so I would know.
So you could actually know and recall.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Well, he said he was the distiller, so he's that's a very particular form of work. You know what I mean? So
It is.
if you only know a couple distillers in general, I bet there's not very many of those that
It's
are
not.
Brian's.
I mean, see, but that's the whole thing about there. Like, because you could work your way up to end up becoming you could not be a distiller at one point
Oh, okay.
and then become a distiller over the course of a couple years.
Yeah.
So you
see.
can start off just being like a salesperson or an ambassador, or working the cash register terminal, and then
Word.
get more heavy involved in the back behind the scenes. All right, yeah.
After I asked him that, I asked him why he was there. Like, do you got this shit in stores? Can I buy this at bars? Can I find it anywhere? Because he had a Birch beer whiskey that I wasn't
Nice.
willing to pay for.
That seems pretty interesting.
And he wasn't about giving no samples either.
Yeah, I can understand why.
I can completely understand why. So, there was like I said, he had a version of everything. So I was like, oh, nice variety. I can stock a whole bar with all this. This is interesting. Nice, cool. Like this one is an American single malt, right? Aged like 2 years. 100% fucking barley. So it's
That's
lovely.
what gives us that smoothness.
Yes.
You know,
Because it's not sweet.
it's not sweet. It's not sweet. It does have. I gotta revisit it. It does have an interesting taste, flavor profile to it.
It does. It is. It's pretty. It's pretty.
Distinctive.
It is very distinctive. That's the perfect word.
Yeah, but no matter what, it's not. It doesn't have a harsh finish. This is drinkable, I would say. If you can,
I think it's managed to be approachable while still being somewhat complex.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. It's good.
I'm gonna revisit it right now, but
you're gonna get a rinse.
But what was I saying? But yeah, no, I do wonder though. Like, well, yeah, you can do it. You can absolutely, if you have the license for it, to sit there and set up shop wherever. Like, cause of course there's laws.
You probably need a street vendor's license, and obviously
you need some kind of.
Like, how big is this outfit? Because I thought it was he said I made this shit.
Yeah, so I mean, it's
I'm like, if you fucking making it and selling it, then this can't be that big of a company.
No, it doesn't have to be though. Like I mean, same with the wine. Same with my wine, right?
Yeah.
Like
how many employees you think they got there?
I mean, it's probably like 5. It's something. Yeah, I think it's something small like that.
Ooh, that's a visionary shit.
Yeah, it's something small like that because
they found each other on the internet.
I mean, it could. I don't think it would work like that. I think more so it's probably at a guild meeting or a guild event or something like that. Because
I was gonna say you think they met each other over Dungeons and Dragons or some shit like that.
Could be that too. You know. But I mean, if you're a distiller or something like that, you've been in the bars, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You have bartending homies, you have restaurant homies.
All of us have restaurant.
So,
especially at this day and age, I feel like everybody I know has a restaurant homie. And so I'm their restaurant homie.
Somebody I know that used to work for them at that kiosk is a bartender. Not in the city anymore. He moved, but he used to be there. So that's how I know. That's how I'm familiar with this brand. That's how I got in.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. So, yeah. Shout out Brian from Red Brick Craft Distillery.
Like, hey man, hold on. I can only see it this way. Just walking by, but like, hey man, what you got going on over there? Just selling some booze, selling some fantastic whiskey. Come on over.
I was kind of morning drunk too.
Come on, you know.
And then I told you I said at U-Bar after that for like 2 hours. So.
The lazy eye kind of looked like, all right. Now let me. That's how I see you in your head, right? It's like, let me let him know that I know some shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, because he probably think I'm just some random fucking black guy out here just trying to get hooch from K&A. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I see it. Like I got the two-tone hair. You know, you probably think I'm one of these.
I'm not that self-aware, bro.
These fuckboys and shit like that. But
I'm really not that self-aware. I am one of these fuckboys.
Let me let them know, like, I'm not out here just fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
I was morning drunk.
I know, but the way that he's looking at it, he's probably think I'm gonna run off on this shit. That's why he ain't gonna be no samples.
Just grab that shit and
your
run the
eyes
fuck
low
off.
like that, like you think I'm
right.
samples and shit. Like, then I ain't gonna buy anything. So
I had a big ass book bag on.
Yeah.
So I looked like I was homeless.
Yeah. Like, I gotta buy something. Like, just cause off the rip of how he think I think that he's looking at me. You ain't saying any of this. Just going through your head, and you're not aware of it. No, it's going through.
I'm not consciously thinking it, bro.
You're not consciously thinking it.
I don't have anything to prove to anybody.
But subconsciously, that's what's happening.
I don't have anything to prove.
That's why you bought it.
Yo, fuck this guy.
That's
fuck
why you
everybody else. Fuck you. Fuck them. I don't care about none of y'all.
That's why you bought this.
This world don't matter, bro.
No, say whatever you want. It's fine. It's cool.
I don't care what none of y'all think. I'm gonna be on my own shit no matter what. Even though I love y'all.
So your eyes
love. I care for y'all.
No. Let me finish my
y'all
story.
Opinions matter.
Let me finish my story.
I don't give a
and you saying that
it's not gonna stop me.
You're swaying. You're swaying. You got the heavy because I know you. You're swaying.
I'm humble too.
And then you're like,
I don't know.
You're like, I'm about to stun on real quick. Let them know that I know a little something.
I'm complex. I have depth of character.
Exactly. And then you're just like.
No, I'm just telling the people that right now.
When you got it, you know, you're like, I know what I'm saying, yo. So it's just like.
So when you got it.
Is this 51% like rye? And he's like, ooh. Why would you say 51%? He's like, well, I know a little bit of something. I know it has to be. But it can't be 50%. It has to be 51% corn or rye. And he's like,
see, I made it way easier on myself. I said, what's the mash bill?
See, that's I like how you're cooking. You know what I'm saying? You just gave him a hook. You just gave him a hook that said we can bite. So he's like, He was just like that.
No. He played the shit off, and he was like, "Well, single malt."
He took that approach.
Huh?
Brian took that approach.
He was that simple.
Brian took that approach, and then you were like,
he was texting and shit.
And you were like, yeah. That's how you get, because you know, like when you're not 100% there, you know, you're like, let me see this. You gotta look at the bottle, like you do the double blink thing. Like,
oh shit, you funny.
You're right. Look at this. It does say single malt.
Oh, isn't that something?
Oh man, so the proof got to be 100. And he's like, no, it's 80. It's 80. You can do that.
No, it wasn't all that.
It wasn't all that?
It wasn't all that, nigga. But what it was there were a couple of different bottles up there. So I was asking them about different ones. And stuff like this one. And that was why I said the birch beer one was like, that was interesting.
Was that like 200 a bottle?
No, they were 60.
60?
Yeah, they were 60. Very, very, very.
For 750s or for this?
For 750s.
For 750, all right.
For the 750s, it was 60. For this was 20. I'm not mad at that.
I got you.
Yeah. So.
I thought you would have been like, you know what?
What?
I thought you would have been like 20 for this, 20, 200 milliliters. It's a couple shots. Then you look at them, and then you're just like, yo, Heaven Hill, I can probably get like five bottles of Heaven Hill.
Okay, well, you want to know something that is very, very, let's see, how do you put it? Ironic?
You thought of Heaven Hill?
No.
Yeah.
I was one of those street people walking down the street looking for some corner hooch because none of the bars were open. And it was like 10, 12, so I had time to kill between then and when some bar would open, and I was basically just walking, and I knew I was going to be walking. I didn't have to walk. It was just such a beautiful day. I chose to walk. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, well, fuck. Let's fucking grab a bottle. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I already got weed. Matter of fact, right after that, I was on my way because it was Rittenhouse. I know where to buy weed, right? Around there.
Yo, why I think you were at K&A?
This was Rittenhouse.
I didn't know you were in Rittenhouse. I thought you were in Kensington.
Why would I be in Kensington?
I don't know. How you describe it? I'm viewing you under the.
What business do I have in Kensington?
I'm viewing you under the L, stopping you to see. It's like the merchant on the left, and he opens up his vest like.
This was Rittenhouse Park.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is across the street from Barnes and Noble.
Okay.
This is a much more.
And ain't nobody said. It's just like, yo, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to this guy. He out here selling a hooch.
That's why I was tripping.
Yo, this is crazy. All right, cool. I'm with you. I'm rolling.
Y'all made this shit in my tub, son. I'm like, yo, for real? And I can buy it? Like, out here? I handed them the money like this.
No. See, my whole thing now is just like, yo, man. You take Apple Pay? It looks way better if you do it that way.
I wish I could have did that.
You take Apple Pay? Is that way?
I wish I could.
Because you pull out that knot like that and you.
Can you do that? Like, can I cash out for you? I should have asked him if I could.
Yeah, it looks a lot cleaner.
Yeah, I should have asked him if I could cash out. Well, anyway, so that happened.
I can see you putting the 20 in your hand, dapping them up.
Oh yeah. Try to go on for the hug and you hold it like that.
It's like, you put your money out like this, sir.
We have cameras here, there, and there. Yeah. So anyway. Distillers, it's hard out here for distillers, apparently, though.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, blenders especially.
I see you. It's real hard, yo, man. Yo, in my head, I was thinking at that time, I was like, yo, this guy. I love this guy. This guy is cool. It is hard out here for blenders, like, I mean, this Brian. Because he spells it with an I, so I can only assume that he's not black.
He's Irish, probably. He had long hair, long brown hair. I don't know if he's Irish, honestly.
But he's not black.
Brian's an Irish name. Brian O'Brien.
Not with a Y and a T.
Brian O'Brien.
But so I only say that because
McShay O'Shea.
It's pretty hard out here. Like in recent news. So here's the whole thing. All right, let me set this up right. All right, so here's the thing, right? Bullet bourbon, the bullet bourbon, you know, with the orange tag or the orange label right there on every shelf in the wherever you get your libations from, had in the past a master blender, and she is black. So that's who's been making your bullet bourbon, I guess you would say. All right.
For who knows how long ago?
She's been there before the pandemic, so I guess we wouldn't say like 7 years she's been there. 7 years she's been there. And let me do her some justice and let me tell you her name. Cause I don't know her personally. Ebony Major, and I'm hoping it's Ebony. But it's Major. Her last name is Major, Miss Major. All right.
Come on, nigga, we major. We major.
Oh man, she probably played that. All right. So anyway,
she play that shit every day when she get in the car.
I mean, she turned down $300K. All right.
She major. She been major. Money ain't everything.
For real.
I was trying to tell somebody, like I was trying to tell somebody recently. They was like, yeah, but I wanna have money to be able to do all the things that I want to do, and I'm like, well, you know, you can skip the money part and just kind of do most of those things. There's ways around the money part.
Yeah.
Like, they were like what? What can replace? I'm like, connections.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Or just doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just walk up in a bitch and just do it.
Just do it.
I'ma just do it.
That reminds me of that J. Cole verse at the end. All right, but
here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? I personally, and you're gonna have to tell me if I'm wrong and if I'm crazy, but I have always been under not the assumption. I've read and seen and heard that MGP was making Bullet. They were getting their source from MGP.
Oh no! In the beginning, but now they have their own distillery.
Okay, so they're making their own shit now.
Yeah,
I haven't tasted it in a long time. Maybe I guess it's worth tasting now.
Yeah. Before, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, but now I gotta fucking sue them. Well, I gotta boycott them. So I'm not soon, but I gotta boycott them so I can't taste it.
See, and that's the crazy thing. Like, this isn't the first time. Bullet's been going through some shit, definitely with women.
No, I think wasn't the owner on some bullshit like a couple years ago.
Tom is he's a nice guy.
Is he a Tom?
He's Tom. He's no. Well, so Tom Bullock, he's a nice guy.
Tomcat.
He's this old.
Tom.
He's this old bald white guy, you know, and he has that walk, you know, like that old people walking, all that kind of stuff, like whatever, you know. He has a lot of energy.
I think it's cute. Like not like, you know, cute.
It's just that old. It's like he reminds me of the guy from Up. If you've seen the Disney movie.
Yeah, cute. That was what I was saying. Yeah, like, cute like babies. Like,
yeah, you know, like all right. So him and his daughter got into a bad business deal.
Kerfuffle.
Yeah, I mean, where she's just not fucking with him. So everybody, the way that he was treating his daughter and women, Diageo was just like, all right, we're about to release you from our portfolio because this is bad. This looks bad for us.
Oh yeah, so he had to be released from the company.
Did we speak about this? I think we did speak about this when
Perhaps.
It first happened.
Yeah, it was a long,
one of our earlier episodes.
Yeah. We've been rocking for a year, right?
Longer. We've been out here for a while.
Yeah. We did have an anniversary episode.
But now, I mean, like 86 is almost coming.
What?
All right, 86 episode.
Oh, episode 86 is coming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're approaching it.
Word.
We're approaching it. All right, but yeah, so
celebrate.
So Diageo and Bullet already have like not a great relationship, I would say. Because I can only assume. Huh?
It's actually on time now.
I look, all right, I'll talk about that all, you know.
Yeah, but Bullet put them through a bunch of shit so far already over bullshit.
Yeah.
And now Diageo is like probably on some, y'all niggas has just been problems over the years.
Yo, like,
I would imagine, right?
We're going to drop y'all. I mean, yeah, y'all making us look bad.
Right.
You know, because Diageo is, a London-based company. But it has stock, it has ownership over so many different brands and all this kind of stuff, right? All right, so fast forward now. So we have Miss Major, who's the master blender for them, and she's suing them. Of course, it's what you think it would be, right? It's discrimination. She felt like she was discriminated against. She just felt like it really wasn't any, like how everybody was going on their campaign of the diversity and inclusion. We spoke about that on episode 2. So she's pretty much saying like, no, y'all have not been actually doing that. Y'all are just using that, as a marketing vessel, as a whatever. But you guys not living by it. Like, I'm not getting compensated the same as my non-black counterparts. I'm being treated differently than these people. Then she goes down to moments where she's like, yo, I had to sit there like press runs and all this kind of stuff. You send me on pretty much to do interviews with all these racist media people that had, one of them was a comedian, Adam something Carell or something like that, where he did a segment speaking to her just like what would happen if we got pulled over by a cop. Later he ended up taking that segment out, which is, she's just like, what the fuck? Like, I think anybody would be taken back like that, using her likeness without, this entirety run, I guess you would say. Yeah. But not giving her the actual recognition. Like, they did, I guess it would be in select markets. Maybe they had, like, pictures of her and they would put them, like, the swag or the shingles on top of the bottle. So when you grab a bottle, a little dangly, like, cardboard or something that comes with it. And here's a picture of her and all that kind of stuff. And she's like, whoa, where's the compensation? Where's the compensation? Yeah. But I don't know if you sign away your likeness when you sign a deal with these brands. So I don't know what that contract looks like or anything like that. So I can't really dive deep into those terms.
Did she pose for the picture? Did she pose for the picture? That's the question I have.
Well, I'm guessing. Was it
a picture that she took and they took of her?
I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure there's photo shoots gearing up for all this kind of jazz. All right, so let's just get into it, right? All right. Now we're talking about Shelbyville. All right, so there was a downside, particularly at the Shelbyville distillery, which draws most of its workers from the surrounding rural, white, and conservative area. In the lawsuit, Miss Major says that she faced constant racial hostility from white.
Wait. Can we tell him the joke?
Go ahead.
Can we tell him the joke?
Go ahead.
What I said immediately? I said, should have worked in Springfield.
Should have worked in Springfield.
That's a bad joke, but good at the same time. All right, go ahead.
Do you want to explain the joke?
I don't have to. They all know.
Do they?
They do.
All right, cool.
Everybody watched that show.
All right, cool. I was more, all right, never mind. I like more Family Guy.
I mean, Family Guy came like 20 years after The Simpsons.
It did.
Like, so, there was no there was cartoons. I was allowed to watch cartoons, so, cartoons.
Yeah, I did. I never really hopped on The Simpsons. Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't a lover. I mean, I'm not a fucking, but...
Because some people swear by it. All right, so as continues. In the lawsuit, Miss Major says that she faced constant racial hostility from white colleagues. When she came to work with a new hairstyle, colleague asked her, hey, poofy head, what happened to the dreads?
Niggas call it poofy head?
Yeah. I mean, all I'm saying, this is what she says. So, like...
Oh, the niggas allegedly called her poofy head?
No, this is quotations. Okay. Hey, poofy head. All right. But yeah, so that's from her perspective,
That's her experience.
Yeah. She complained to her boss and human resources, but she said she was told to either reply with a snarky comment of her own or to ignore it.
Yeah.
I mean, and I can see that. I can definitely see that happening.
Of course.
It's just like, man, grind them back up. Don't let them get you out like that, or just don't
like
say,
straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Or like straight up. What's his boy name? Steve. Man, that's just Steve. I mean, just say something back to him.
Yeah, pretty much something like that, right? And in August 2017...
You realize this is the same shit I'm quitting my job for, right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
And, I mean, you got a case?
I don't have a case. No. I don't want to have a case.
Take this. All right. So in August 2017, not long after white supremacists marched in Charlottesville, VA, she overheard a colleague in the cafeteria say black should get over statues. A while after that, someone had written on a conference room dry erase board, if you go for Kentucky Blue, you must be a Jew. Diageo says that after Miss Major brought these and other instances to their attention, the attention of management, they were dealt with accordingly. So this is what they said. When we learned of Miss Major's concerns and allegations, we took them very seriously, thoroughly reviewing each of them with great care, utilizing internal as well as external resources, and where appropriate, we have reinforced training and guidelines.
So they said that they handled it right.
That they handled it. All right. So now we're gonna. All right. So hey, we caught wind of something. We think we need to do a training for everybody. Mm-hmm. And these are our policies and our procedures. We're updating them. We're renewing them, right. And we're going to sit there and tell everybody.
They offered her money. So also, what are they suing? So what's she suing for then?
So
because there's been a systematic change. Mm-hmm. Systemic and systematic.
So we'll keep on going. All right, so Miss Major was even more concerned with what she said was a disparity between her rising public profile, something that Diageo seemed eager to tout, and the way she was treated internally.
They were trying to tutor.
By 2017, Miss Major was giving presentations to retail chains, sitting for media interviews, and making regular appearances at whiskey and food festivals. Diageo put her photo on posters and hanging tags draped around bottles of Bullet. Did you ever see any of these?
No, but they were probably at events like you know.
Because I never seen any of them.
And she would probably be at events, meeting people.
I mean, well, she was.
And they were, so they were probably at the events that she was at. And I've never been to an event that she was at, so I probably I haven't seen her photo draped around bottles.
Yeah.
Draped.
So Miss Major was happy to play that part as long as she was fairly compensated. Instead, she said she had to arrange her own travel and pay many of her expenses.
Get the fuck out of here. You need a per diem. She tripping.
Out of pocket. After one event, she said she was left standing in the rain while more senior people bundled into hired cars. And Diageo also paid her less than the median average for her job description and less than her white colleagues.
May I ask you, what is this publication that we are reading right now? Who wrote this shit? What's the publication?
New York Times.
Is it Times? Okay.
Yeah. So it's a major case. If they're going to cover it, you know, if it's in New York Times, this is something.
I mean, there's got to be some type of, you know.
I wonder if I have access to the actual case itself. I doubt that it's public records right now because it's probably still open, so
it's not a criminal case.
Probably can't see through any of it.
Are civil cases public record?
I don't know, but I want to find out if I could. All right. So Diageo said that Miss Major's compensation was fair, that she received regular raises, and that the company does not arrange travel for anyone but upper management. Now that's pretty tough, because if I'm a distiller,
if I'm going there, I'm getting paid to go there, and if I'm getting paid to go there, then I need, like, it's just like companies. Excuse me. The companies back in the day, they'd be like, all right, we don't have a uniform for you, so you're wearing your own clothes, so we're going to give you money so you can wear your own clothes. Stipend, right? Because you're fucking your own clothes up, right? Same thing as if you travel. We're paying. We're arranging all of these. We're actually booking your flights. We're actually booking your cars because we need you there at this time, and we need you going back safe so you can come to the next place.
But they only provide that for upper management. That's right. What they're saying.
And my thing is, she knew that going to the events, that she was not getting paid. All right, so you got to negotiate it. Is what I'm saying. You gotta negotiate it beforehand. You can't be mad about it when it happened already.
Yeah.
You gotta negotiate it beforehand. Like
I would agree to that. I would agree to that.
So like she went to this place on her own,
knowing that she
ain't had no car booked for her.
Yeah.
She went to these places and she did it numerous times, right? And she took these pictures and she seen those pictures on the bottles and she wasn't getting paid for that. How many times did it happen before she finally said something? And now she's saying something, right? And like, it's harder to say something. You got less leverage when it's already happening.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, because you're just looking at it like this is any artist, right? This is any artist dealing with any the machine.
The machine,
Diageo
right.
is
The
the machine.
establishment.
And now, all right, see now here we go. Here's the take now. All right, so the way that I feel about this is just like this is why I don't do competitions. 'Cause the first time, oh, you got me. I was an eager bar back, you know.
you said what, barback?
An eager bar back.
Sound like a different word.
No, I was an eager bar back, so I'm submitting recipes. So therefore, like I'm getting flown out. I'm getting flued out. Hotel accommodation is taken care of. They paid for the ticket to travel. So like me hearing this from this person.
This shit was refreshing. Can I get an ice? You got another line?
This was lime's right here.
Nice.
So it's just like the Diageo that I know, they cover that. You know what I mean?
It's like an ounce.
I've like any events that I've done, they've paid for.
You want to top off or no?
No, they've paid for everything. You know. So to hear this from their distiller, it's just like, oh, this is nasty. You know? Because this is like, whoa. But you guys can do that, you know.
They can afford it.
They can. So when you're sitting there saying
international,
when you're saying negotiation, I'm just like, true, you know. Like, but you don't know as an artist. It's just like, oh snap, they actually like want to take me on tour, you know. Take me on tour. And oh, my photo's going to be all over the bottles, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Like you're just hyped. You're just happy because you feel recognized. It feels like, oh snap, this is my shot. I'm allowed to become that person.
Or how about this? This? You're being a team player. You're being a team player because you believe in what you're doing and you believe in who you're doing it for. And then one day you realize, because let's say it. You was ignorant. You didn't know.
Yeah.
You didn't fucking know.
Bad contract.
Now, whether or not you didn't know on some business shit or whether or not you didn't know on some character shit.
You didn't know how big it was going to get or how you were going to get.
Right, exactly. You didn't know. So, with that said, it's harder to get the shit back once it's lost.
Yeah.
Than it is to protect it. I think.
Yeah. It's like, no, we're already here. Just honor out this whatever.
She's gonna have to work in a different field.
I don't think she's gonna have to work in a different field. She could work for like.
She's a distiller.
You could work.
She's a famous distiller.
You can go distill anywhere now. You know, like.
Bullet is big.
Bullet is big. Bullet is big.
She's a fucking. She's a rabble rouser now. She's a troublemaker. She's a whistleblower.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. I don't think she's going to get blacklisted. I don't think she's going to get blacklisted.
I don't think so. I think there's enough people who would support her.
Yeah, like there's so many other distilleries out here, you know. But they're just not as big.
Sorry, brother Mike.
They are just not as big and well known, you know. But if you can create, you can create anywhere. But you have to be okay with. If it's a ground up starting, you know, rebuilding, building something, taking a small. It's not about the pay apparently, right? So it's just like, all right, well, if it's not about the pay, if it's just really about how you feel like you were treated, then just leave, go somewhere else, you know.
But that's why I said, what is she suing for? Because if it's not monetary compensation, then it has to be some type of change, or it has to be some type of, like I said, systematic fucking development or redevelopment. Right? So if they already had a policy update, right, she should fire. She wants Steve to get fired? Whoever called her poofy hair? right? Or whoever told her. What they told her?
Oh yeah, poofy hair.
What else? There was another one. There was some other shit that they did. There was other transgressions, right?
Oh, not toward. Well, I mean, the other one within that paragraph was about the Jews.
Oh, okay.
KU Jews, something like that.
All right.
Yeah. All right, hold on. We'll continue on, right? All right. So one of her parents stood out in particular. In September 2019, Diageo asked her to appear on a podcast hosted by the comedian Adam Carolla. And I'm so sorry.
Oh, it was Adam Carolla.
Yeah.
You know who he is?
No, I don't know who he is. He's a comedian.
He used to be on the Man Show. He's fucking flagrant.
All right.
The Man Show used to feature women jumping up and down on trampolines as like their outro.
So Miss Major said she expressed hesitation because of Mr. Carolla's reputation for offensive jokes, but was pushed to participate. As she had feared, Mr. Carolla, who is white, made several comments during the taping that did offend her, including asking what would happen if I got pulled over by the cops. A segment that was later edited out. Diageo said that after Ms. Major informed them of Mr. Carolla's comments, the company demanded and received an apology. The lawsuit also alleges that the company began to refuse interview requests for her and forbade her from speaking publicly without its approval. Ms. Major contends that this was retribution for her speaking out. According to a Diageo spokesperson, it would have been unfair to ask her to represent the company publicly when she was in conflict with it, and that requiring prior approval on press interviews is company policy. How do you feel about that?
So she's saying that she was trying, like niggas trying to hit her for jobs?
No, for
press interviews.
Yeah, get the stash. Yeah.
So press interviews.
So a press run. So it's like, all right.
So she's doing press for the company.
Yeah.
Not for herself.
For Bullet, yeah.
So like, why would she be working for the company if she was in conflict with the company?
That's what they're saying.
Said.
Yeah, it's just like, well, no, wait, no, no.
You're trying to quit, right? You did that when you started fighting with us. You quit.
It's just like, wait, no, I feel like you might say something that hurts our brand while you're trying to leave. You know?
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable.
Which is why I didn't put my 2 weeks in, because I knew that when they knew that I didn't want to be there anymore,
things are going to get different.
Things are going to get mad different. And they were going to cut me off at some point anyway. Not anyway, like I wasn't about to get fired, but I mean, they were going to cut me off once I tell them, hey, 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. They were going to basically be like, nah, we filled your schedule next week. Just, good luck.
Yeah. Like, all right, good luck, goodbye. No, it's no point in us putting you on the schedule because you're going to show up and you're not going to actually perform. You're not,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Right.
So, yeah. In August 2020, Ms. Major retained count 2 demanding an increase in compensation. 2 months later, she entered mediation with the company. Do you think that's why?
Who mediated?
Probably somebody the company hired.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, but is that not putting effort? I'm not shooting Diageo any bell within this. I'm just reading this through and reacting
to every single event, every single circumstance.
It's like,
Now, if you guys could tell what I'm thinking, I mean, I'm swinging like this, and then the other I'm swinging like that, and then another I'm swinging like this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, I'm going back and forth. So I really feel like you're right. They tried to mediate. If they even put forth any effort to try to mediate, they actually were trying to mediate.
Yeah.
Like, it's real simple. So it's like, damn. I mean, that's funny. They knew they had some shit on their hands if they offered her $300,000, right? they clearly knew they had some shit on their hands.
But we didn't even get there.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I mean, well, I kind of jumped ahead and said that.
I'm spoiling. You didn't say you said it earlier before the video started, right?
No, I said it during the video.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah. So I mean, they didn't. If they offered her that type of money, then one, they tried to fix it. Now two, that also is an indication that they knew it was wrong, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know it. I don't know it to be that.
I don't know it to be that, but it could be an indicator.
The way that I'm looking at it is just like yo, she's nice. She's nice. You know?
Yeah, I told you I give her all the credit in the world.
At whatever she's making, you know,
she's
like
fine.
She's killing it. Our product is selling, you know, because of her skills. I'd rather not lose her. All right, so whatever she's wanting right now, let's try to give it to her. Because I want her to stay.
You remember when everybody was burning cars and shit and breaking windows and all that for black people?
Yeah.
I remember that we were talking about a magazine that was like,
yep.
Yeah, this is that. This is when I say this, what they did to her, what they were doing to her. Fairly, don't get mad at me, but what she allowed them to do to her is exactly what it is for that magazine that featured all those black folks on it, just because it was just that time. Right? Just because it's time now. So it's like, oh yeah, Bullet, yeah, y'all got a black chick and you want everybody to know that it's a black chick. It's like her picture.
Somebody who's actually thorough, who's nice at it too.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, she probably had a fucking amazing personality for her to be out and about and like talking and shit and doing her shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, a thorough ass black girl, woman, lady.
All right, carrying on. Right. So, all right. So are we in agreement with that? Like, all right.
About what?
They tried to mediate.
They tried to mediate, though.
They tried to mediate.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like that's the whole thing. Like she was in the public, so I think they tried to mediate because she was in the public.
Yeah, if she wasn't a face, then yeah.
If they,
Because how many like I mean, for mainstream appeal, how many distillers actually hit mainstream appeal?
No, I ain't know. How many distillers you be seeing?
Dude, I see a lot.
You see a lot?
Well, I mean, it's because that's our craft and our job to actually know these people. Well, it's not really, but I like it.
You like that?
Yeah.
You like to connect with those folks?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's dope. That's what's up.
But like for mainstream,
me personally, I read their name. They be like, all right, that's what's up. Occasionally at the place I worked, we used to have tastings and all that shit. It was nice when they would come by. Specifically them. That was cool, you know. I know this gentleman here. I don't know him, but I met him.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, do they have mainstream appeal? His fucking last name ain't even on the card.
Yeah, I mean, but
meanwhile,
like,
her face is on a bottle.
Like you're like
her face is on a fucking bottle.
Yeah.
Like this shit, old granddad. Her face is on the bottle.
Is it? No. Yeah.
That's funny to me.
Yeah. Like I think that's pretty fly. I think that's a good look. That's
it's cool. Amazing.
It adds so much
money for
market share, but exactly.
That
give me money for this.
You guys are using me to market these bottles right now.
Yeah, you're using the fuck out of my likeness. Like, let's renegotiate this contract. Like, how could we, like, and I'm pretty sure that's probably how the mediation was going. Like, well, how could we sit there and make this right?
And you guys do that shit like 5 minutes before the event start too. Hey, listen, I'm not going out there unless I get fucking so
percentage,
bam,
whatever.
Bam, have all your shit together. You know what I mean?
Because this is, it wasn't just one time. You know, like this is something that's just.
No, obviously these were recurring events.
Yeah. All right. All right. So apparently the talks went nowhere. And in June 2021, after developing hypertension, she resigned.
Hypertension? What's that?
I don't know. That's what she knows. Maybe it was like, all right, it's not working. Nope.
I'm gonna just look it up. Because it could be a physical thing or it could be a mental.
I would think that it's just like, well, no, I'm like, no, I'm not getting, no, I'm not, I hear what you guys are offering. I don't want that.
High blood pressure.
Fuck this.
High blood
Fuck
pressure.
this. Fuck this.
High blood pressure. You know, it starts high blood pressure. You know, stress and anxiety.
Yeah.
I mean, also terrible diets sometimes too. But.
And so what she like, so she says as far as like the resign as the resignation is a case of constructive termination. A form of wrongful termination in which a company makes an employee's situation so unbearable that she is forced to quit.
Yes, she was forced out.
That's how she feels. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously she has a legal team who was able to provide that terminology to her.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I think.
So.
Or she's just looked it up.
So, Ms. Major has since been without regular work, and while her suit does not specify damages sought, she previously rejected an offer of $300,000 from Diageo to leave the company. They were paying her $300,000 to leave the company.
Those are just heavy words. I ain't read it that way. That's funny. To leave. Get the fuck out of here.
$300,000 to leave the company.
Now, is there anything wrong?
You mean to finish this out and then react, or?
No, I want to react right now.
Cool.
Is there anything wrong, like if you going to go get another job somewhere else, or the principals? I don't want your fucking money, piece of shit. Yeah, all right, no, I get it. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, is there anything wrong with taking that money? Right, that's what I was gonna ask. Is there anything wrong with taking the money?
They feel good.
Like if you go to the other places to go get hired, are they gonna think less of you if you take that money?
That feels like a settlement.
If you go to the other places that, like, how do I say, that culturally and or ethically relate to everything you're going through, like black folks or women with bushy hair sometimes, right?
Poofy.
No, I'm trying to think of a way other than poofy. This is clearly offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So black woman with whatever the hair.
I thought you were trying to go back to what that person was saying. Right.
No, I wasn't.
Steve.
But yeah, Steve. But no. So like, I like not only can you walk up to black people with respect and dignity when you take that $300, and can you walk up to your phone? It's fucking with your phone.
Yeah, man, it keeps trying to connect to your fucking AirPods, man. Every time you fucking open it. But
oh yeah, but can you walk up to black people? Can you walk up to women? Can you walk up to artists and shit? People who relate to you?
Well, first of all,
can you walk up to other distillers, and then can you walk up to other distilling companies with dignity and your head up? And then I was thinking,
fuck yeah. But I wouldn't take that though. I wouldn't take that either.
And then I thought, why? Because if you can walk up to all those people with dignity, having taken it, right? Because I know you can. Why? And then I was like, well, wait, you can't walk up to yourself. You can't walk up to yourself.
Oh, no, that you were paid off to leave?
Yeah, you can't walk up to yourself
like,
knowing you was paid off to leave. Yeah, you know what, man? Fuck these, man. Fuck their money, man.
No, fuck that.
I don't need their fucking money.
I'm taking it.
You said you taking it?
I'm already leaving, so I'm taking it.
You gonna?
Well, all right. Here we go.
You just said you wouldn't take it.
Hear me out.
I thought you literally just said you wouldn't take it.
Hear me out, yo, man. Yo, both statements can be true. All right. Why you? Both statements can be true. Hear me out. Okay. All right. So first of all, if this is an ultimatum, $300,000 or nothing at all, we'll give you $300,000 to leave. It's just like,
meanwhile, I want to leave anyways because I'm already.
I want to leave already. But
yeah.
Wait. Now that you guys are offering this for me to expedite my leaving, no, I want. Let's see, such and such. Now this has to have another comma in it. Like this company is worth what, and this is what I brought. This is what I was selling. So I have to think about all of that. So now
you think she thinks she was worth like $750, maybe $1 million? I'm
like $5 million, man. Like $5 million for me. $5 million for me to leave. Because at this point with the $300,000 not accepting it, it's just like I rather walk out like she did, walk out, leave on my own terms.
Right. Okay.
But but I'm not walking out with just.
Okay,
I'm not walking out with just without the money. You know. I'm walking out with on my own terms plus the bag.
Oh, okay, I get you. So it's like instead of just saying zero, you're gonna try to negotiate. You're gonna go to war.
Yeah.
You want to be okay.
Yeah, because that's what it comes down to. Because they're gonna feel good. They were like, 300,000. Like, yo, they pissed that in a day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, oh, no, fuck that.
You're right.
We gonna do this way. If y'all want me to leave and I want to leave,
right, and it's on some class.
If y'all not gonna wait me out for me to just naturally just leave my way.
So is this article definitely not fucking speaking about what she's suing for, or is that completely just not mentioned?
See, yeah, no, it doesn't say that. So to finish it off,
what she's requiring for compensation, or what she's demanding for compensation.
How everything goes is, all right, after the whole offering of 300,000, that's nothing. 300,000. I mean, because we're talking about Diageo.
No, I told you that's not life-changing money.
That's like, but she said that the suit is not about money. All right, now these are her words. I just wanted that place to be better. She said, sometimes people feel like because we're making alcohol, it should always be fun. And we shouldn't talk about these things, but we should. And then that's it.
That was her way of saying, because niggas is drunk all day and around alcohol, there's no fucking limits. Okay.
So it's just like, your 300,000 is nothing to me.
I hear you.
Like,
and you know what? I'm fucking grateful to have friends in my life that I can ask when I'm in that situation.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
To be able to open it up. Like, to be able to,
you know what?
I'm going through this. Yo, what do you guys think?
I want to say something right now because it's on subject. I'm fucking going through something right now, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going through some shit right now, right?
Yeah.
And I want to talk to you about it.
Don't be looking smiling at me like that.
Because I got a smile, right?
All right.
I want to talk to you about it so motherfucking bad, bro.
Okay.
But I know that you got your own shit that you probably going through too, and I'm like, I don't even want to dump on you like that shit.
All right, so you want to do it during this episode? You want to do it after?
No, I'm not doing it during the episode.
I was like, we can chop it up, yo, man.
Yeah, no. I mean, all right, cool.
You know, like yo, man, I got a lot more freedom, a little bit.
Yeah.
Today. All right. But yeah. All right. So the way that I view that, because I want to wrap this. I want to wrap this up.
Okay.
Well, this topic up. Man, like I keep saying, fuck that $300,000 because what I bought in for you guys is way over $300,000. You raked in so much more. So if you want to sit there and only value me at $300,000 to leave, fuck no, fuck that.
I hear you.
But I'm somebody who has high value, has high confidence in myself.
Right.
So I'm not dealing with any of that kind of mental space where it's just like should I take it? Should I take it? You know, it's just like all right. You're gonna have to, if you want me to leave, you're gonna have to give me way more than that. Because I'm gonna stay on your payroll. You're still gonna pay me and I'm not going to produce. I'm not gonna manufacture. I'm not gonna perform in the same way.
Right.
Until our contract has officially ended.
Yes.
And if that's for you to break our contract, it's gonna cost you way more than $300,000.
Man, you know what I wish? I wish she was a Henny fucking blender. So then, she would, actually be able to say, and, once we all read this, we could, let everybody know, and then everybody be like, fuck that. But that's not the case with Bullet. Everybody that would be reacting to this story is not necessarily the Bullet drinkers, right? Or the other way. The Bullet drinkers aren't the ones who are going to be reacting to this story as much.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's the Henny drinkers, man.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. Because, they don't give a fuck. Well, one, because it's whiskey. And to them, it's damn good whiskey. And it's
you know what's funny? I can honestly say I have not tasted it since she had it. So I have to taste it now. I have to taste it knowing that what's in production is probably her shit.
I haven't tasted it since, like, I've been boycotting them for years now.
Since the popping those doors.
Yeah. So, like,
so I ain't know that they was parading around a black woman.
I didn't know either. So
if I'd have known, I'd have jumped on. I'd have been tasting that shit.
You know what I'm
right?
saying? Like, wait, what's that shit you got? What's that shit you got?
Black women are
awesome.
Black women are lit.
Black women are lit. Yeah, fucking yeah.
But it's actually black girls are lit. What? But yeah.
Come on, man. But it's just been going like that. All right, man. You got anything to say outside of that? We're closing statements for this. That was heavy. That was a lot too.
Was it?
Yeah. I mean, that was a lot of content right there.
Was it? Nice. No, I ain't really got nobody. Oh yeah. I want we have a highlight Yuri.
No, we're not done.
Oh, we're not
done. The episode's not over. No, it's just that topic. We still got the main topic.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What's the main topic?
I mean, that should have been the main topic. If I knew it was gonna go like that,
what? You would have been. Niggas had pains and shit.
Yeah. Just like I didn't know it was gonna go like that, but yeah. We're not there yet.
Damn, yo, that's crazy. I feel bad for her though. Let's wrap this up though.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her. I mean, like wrap it up, like put a bow around it.
Yeah.
But like, I feel bad for her because like. She got taken advantage of, you know?
Yeah.
And
like all artists do.
And like not just
or
artists.
Creators.
I mean, yeah, like artists and but like also like women and like children and like fucking men. Like people.
Like I think it hurts even more because she started out here as an intern, worked her way up, built these relationships. It was just like with the Red Brick I was saying. Like they started off, they didn't just get to distill it like that, you know. You start off there and you can work your way up to there. So that's what she ended up doing, starting off there, you know, just doing that learning, just going through the motions, building her up, and for it to happen like this. She's emotionally attached. This was a huge chunk out of her life.
Of course.
You know, and it's just like I nurtured this brand. This is my first baby. And it popped off. I just didn't know the baby father was just a piece of shit. I didn't know he was gonna fucking do this. I didn't just think that our relationship would turn out like this.
That was beautiful and ugly all at the same time.
I mean, but that's what this is.
We call that poetic. I don't know if you have ever been in a position where, I remember you was working at a place where you wasn't even getting checks and shit. But yeah.
And I told my team.
To me, right? I am at a point in my life where I'm afraid that this is what the world is. It just is, right? And like I've left my industry because of the things that I don't like about it specifically. But you know, I've been thinking about it a bunch, and I've been soul searching and shit as far as what the fuck I want to do.
300,000 would work. If they offered you 300,000,
if they offered me 300,000, that would allow me to pay off a house.
Yeah.
And then I'll have somewhere to live, but I would still need food and lights and heat and shit because I'm in Pennsylvania, right? But aside from that, I've been thinking about what the fuck I want to do, and I've been thinking about why I don't want to do what I'm doing versus what I would be getting into, right? And everything, everywhere, everybody. It's just corruption. It's all a whole bunch of corruption and selfishness, and motherfuckers is taking advantage of motherfuckers left and right.
Yeah.
That's the world we live in.
That's the way of the world right now.
It's just dark.
I'm right now.
I don't know about right now, man. Everybody been killing everybody. Everybody been going to war. Everybody been trying to.
Yeah, it's been like this forever.
So yeah. So, and it seems that way so much more even these days, right? I don't know about you, but like yesterday, you know, that shit that happened in the subway in New York.
What happened on the subway in New York?
Are you serious right now? You playing games? You playing games?
No, I don't know.
You really don't know?
No, I don't know.
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it was like a bunch of people got shot. Somebody just ran up and just started shooting people.
Man.
And then I think he was like getting all the stops and shooting other motherfuckers or some shit. I don't know. I'm not reporting the news because I didn't read the article. What it is I have this.
You saw the video?
No. What it is I have a news app on my phone, so because I have a news app on my phone, when I'm scrolling through to go and see the weather, I catch a couple article headlines real quick, right? But I don't read them most of the time. But that one was like, I clicked it because I was like, when was this? And it was like, right now. So I was like, oh shit. And it was like, on the loose. And then, oh, you know what else? Here's how I got it. I remember. Fucking ESPN was like, Brooklyn fans are watching somberly. It was Adrian Wojnarowski retweeted it. It was like Brooklyn staff in the arena are like waiting somberly as because it's like 2 fucking blocks away from the Barclays Center or some shit like that.
Oh,
so it was just like, damn, that's crazy.
I see how they wrapped that together.
Yeah, right.
Algorithm, yeah.
You gotta play the algorithms.
Got it.
Gotta get them fucking clicks. So, with all of that said though, yeah, it seems like it's just been a crazy weird week, crazy weird times all around. So I just been like, damn. With all of that said, every motherfucker. That's why I've been interviewing people all week about what they do for a living. I'm like, shit, what do you got? How you like it? You gonna be there for a while? Who you think you gonna retire there? You think you gonna die there?
You think that's what Miss Major is knowing? Like, yo, man, rum. Yo, if I can do whiskey, I'm pretty sure I can do rum.
I think Miss Major is probably, if she turned down 300 racks and she was a whiskey blender, I think Miss Major probably has other things that she's good at as well.
She's 31 too.
I'm pretty sure she has other things.
Yo, you know what I was thinking?
Yeah, what?
She was probably talking to the baddies.
What you mean?
The baddies.
What are the baddies?
On Instagram, on Facebook Live, on TikTok, talking about the baddies. The baddies that also can cook.
You talking about the like, that's a gang? Is that a gang?
No.
Like the baddies? Do they do like hashtag baddies?
Yeah. Baddies do hashtag baddies. Baddie for life.
Really?
Yo, man.
Do they really?
You don't be on social like that?
Are you serious? Do you know me? When the last time I liked any of your posts?
Yo.
Like, seriously.
Yo, all right, yo.
You think I just don't like you, or do you think I'm just absent?
Man, I just think, like,
you think I'll scroll past your shit and I'll be like, you think I'll scroll past your shit and be like, man, fuck this nigga.
Like, scroll. But yeah, no. The baddies, it's a whole club of baddies. And they're all chefs now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I had no idea.
Well, that's because you don't have the same algorithm I have.
I mean, that's a choice.
Is it? No,
that's
I think it's calculated.
Absolutely, it's calculated by your choices.
I think it's calculated by your choices. Like, they know that I like food. They know that I like wine. Come on.
And they know you like baddies.
You know who like food and wine?
Baddies.
All right, cool. Let's get into it. All right. Baddies love food and wine. I can't help the algorithm. I'm just trying to sit there and figure out how to freak the I don't want to freak the algorithm. I'm done with freaking algorithm. Tweak the algorithm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was about to say trick. No, trick.
Yeah, I mean, so what I've noticed is the trend of everybody's now TikTok chefs, Instagram chefs, influencer chefs.
This nigga Chad just said, you was making 5 pieces a day for 3 sums? You deserve these. He saw your page? Yeah, so just like that, right? Then you start getting those messages. Girl, what's the recipe? You know? Right.
So it's just like how can I turn this into a business? You know, that's how I think they have it in their head.
Yeah, that's how they sound.
Yeah. Ooh.
You talk to them. That's how they sound.
Ooh, I don't talk to them.
You don't talk to them?
I don't talk to them.
Why you don't talk to them?
I don't talk to nobody.
I thought you talked to everybody. I thought you was a social soldier.
I'm such an introvert. No, all I do is work, pod, and figure out how to get this merch going.
All I do is win.
Dude, that song came on. We were at the brewery yesterday.
And they say that.
I had my young boy.
And they stay there.
I had my young boy. We were there.
And they stay there.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like no art. So then I start thinking. I was just like, yo, what is this, right? Because I don't know if you've seen Paula Patton trying to cook chicken. Have you seen her trying to fried chicken?
I didn't.
Ooh. All right, so she's a baddie, but she doesn't have a chef's page, and I understand why.
She don't need a chef page.
She don't need a chef's page.
She got her own page. She just a page. She a page. Her life is a page.
Oh man. All right, so they had me start.
She's saying she married.
No. Well, I mean,
I'm just asking for reasons of my own.
Well, yeah, no. Her and Robin they didn't get back together.
No, I know they not back together. I know, but she was with somebody else supposed to be.
I don't think she got married. I don't think like after you do the marriage one time, not too many people do a remarriage
yesterday. Well, I didn't find out, but I just realized again yesterday
that she was single.
I
don't know if she's single.
J-Lo's with Ben Affleck again.
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of crazy because I wish her and A-Rod would have worked out.
Man, I wish
he got a fucking picture.
I wish her and Diddy worked out, man.
You know he got a picture of his room. You know he got
perfect. It was perfect.
Except that shit got Sean locked up, and I'm not with that. That shit ain't cool, bro.
Sean coming out now. He's fucking talking about Israel. Look.
Yeah. So here go the thing, right? Sean was like mad about the fact that he didn't have
J-Lo at that time?
No, he said they had their own lawyers and he had to get his own lawyers. And he thought that they was family and he thought that Puff was gonna represent him better than that.
I mean, it happens, you know. It happens.
And J-Lo was on some shit like I'm not riding for you, nigga.
Of course not. I'm not riding. Why would I ride?
But I don't even think she was on some. I think she just got subpoenaed. So it was like, I gotta say what happened. And you pulled your gun out and shot in the air. And he did pull his gun out and shoot in the air. But he did that because he was trying to just bring calm to the situation. And because other niggas was in there wilding.
Wait, I'm not gonna let you just breeze over that, right?
What?
Because that's how Will Smith ended up in Bel Air, yeah. Yo, Puff didn't know.
One little fight, bro.
Puff could have went to Bel Air, everything would have been alright.
Puff was not trying to go nowhere. Puff was trying to stay exactly where he was at after that event. He was like, you know what? Let's get everything I need to make sure I don't go nowhere. I got you, baby. I got you. And she left his ass. She was like, I'm out of this whole situation. I ain't fucking with no niggas, no rappers, no nothing.
No, but that's the same. So what I'm hearing, if you haven't watched the show,
ain't that boy? Ain't he from Belize?
Spoiler alert.
What they call him?
Alert.
Belizean?
Spoiler
Belizean?
alert. If you haven't seen Bel Air, Lisa not really fucking with Fresh either.
All right, so here go the thing.
After she found out that he shot a gun in there.
For real?
Man, she like, what?
And she's like, yo, Chris, I'm my uncle, nigga. No, I'm not with that.
You know, I feel what I gather from this information is
I want to say something.
that they just made Bel Air after Puff's life.
Really?
That's what I gather from this information.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. You know, perfect symmetry.
That's so crazy.
It's just like life, it comes around like that. It all wraps around.
We're living through Puff.
So I think Bel Air is too soon, personally. I think he should have waited until he died to do that shit.
Oh, that's a great show.
Is it?
Yeah,
do you love that shit?
That's a great show.
I can't have that shit reimagined quite yet, man. I think it's too soon. I already know who Ashley is.
It's great. How you know Ashley?
I know who Hillary is.
How you know Ashley?
Nigga, cause I grew up with the Fresh Prince, nigga. You talking about, but you growing up with Bel Air.
Yeah. You nasty.
So
I see. I thought it was your algorithm.
Pause, man. I don't even know what you're talking about. So anyway, so listen, let's go back to the matter at hand.
I don't even know who Ashley is.
Let's go back to the matter at hand.
Yeah.
So as we were discussing previously,
we're talking about the baddies. The baddies.
Right.
Yo.
So tell me about these baddies. Like, where they from?
Well, first of all, what they
look like.
Circling back to Bel Air. So Hillary in Bel Air.
You remember that episode when Trevor jumped off the John?
No, not that one. No, Bel Air, not Fresh Prince of Bel Air. No, just Bel Air.
No, but you remember that episode?
I do remember that.
He was like, Hillary.
Yo, check this out.
Will you?
No. Yeah, man, that was dark. That was a dark episode. They need a light. They need a light. But this Hillary, she's a social network chef.
How did he get it live streamed?
And her shit is
She a baddie?
She a baddie. It's Hillary.
Yeah, but from what it sounds like, all these social network chefs are
baddies.
So this is synonymous.
Yeah.
Term.
No, she's bad. They're baddies. They're all baddies.
No, but I mean, like, a social media chef is a baddie, and a baddie is a social media chef.
I mean, in my algorithm.
One equals the other. One equals the other. So they only get certain types of chef that pop up in your algorithm.
Yo, man, I'm like, yo, Facebook, you know me.
Word.
You know? I mean, you can only hit the like button so many times. And then they're like, I got you. You will never see Chef Rob. You know, it's not that the recipes aren't great.
It's like, I hear you. It's just, but you never hit the not like button on the other joint, so they just keep coming.
Yeah.
The baddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and then I do like their recipes. You know, like the food looks amazing.
I mean, of course you like their recipes, but you gave them a chance first, so you could like their recipes.
No, I don't give them a chance.
All right, I'm just saying.
No, the chance is they're just there.
Okay.
It's like the community chef.
All right. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, so I just be scrolling. So I just go so it gets to a point where I just don't want to see what my friends are posting.
Right.
And then I just go down the rabbit hole to the reels. And then like the reels, I don't know any of these people, but the reels know the people that I would like be interested in.
I see.
And they all cook.
Word.
And they're all entrepreneurs. Yeah, they all create these content based around food. Mm-hmm. You know, there's a couple of them that sit there and they talk about wine, but not too many, because not too many people are into wine. You know, they like wine, but they don't care about like, oh, man, this bottle right here is whatever. You know.
Yeah.
Hence why I was going to start at OnlyFans, the Naked Song.
Okay.
Wasn't my idea.
That's a good thing to say. That's a good works.
Somebody shipped it to me. They were like, you know what? You should be naked talking about wine. Why?
You gonna be naked?
No, I'm not gonna be naked. I'm not doing it.
I was about to say. You know what I would call it, the naked song either way.
Huh?
I would call it the naked song either way. And like we should have called this shit the naked fucking 86 or whatever the fuck.
Nah, man. I like this as it is.
You sure?
I like this as it is.
No, but like even if you call it naked, people gonna fucking click on it though.
Yeah, I mean, you know, do we care?
And they gonna wait. And they gonna be like, well,
when do they ever get naked? That was one episode, y'all. And that's our most popular one. It's the most popular one. People are still watching that one.
No, it's just they scroll down and they be like, ooh, click that. What they about to do?
We should get naked more. All right.
But we should call ourselves naked and just stop. Never get naked.
Never get naked. All right. When we say naked, I know I was talking about being vulnerable.
Right. That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say.
Man,
exactly
the baddies love that.
Vulnerability.
They do. Oh my God, he's so vulnerable. He just puts it all out there.
Yeah.
You know. All right. So let me stop. Let me go. All right. Focus. Why are you shaking your head?
Cause, man, I got problems. I got life issues. And everything you say is triggering me in life.
I mean, as it should be. I mean, if I speak for a living, and when I say a lot of things, when you speak a lot for a living, you say a lot of things. Some things are triggering, some things are not. But I know they're triggering things because it's real life. You know, like we're on here talking about, like I'm trying to talk about the baddies right now.
Why are you talking like I don't speak for a living too?
Yo, because you have this whole thing about you, right?
What about me?
It's a mystery.
No, it's not.
Yeah. I know you say that, right? And that's how you get them, right? You were like, nah, I tell you anything, you know, like, and they be like, what was your upbringing like? And he's like, I don't think you really would know that. That's what you hit with. I see it. It's cool. It happens, you know. It's like, man. But me, I'm like, oh my goodness. All right, so I come from this background. They're like, oh my goodness, you were too open. I didn't need to know all of that. It's just like, you know who would?
My real wife. Get out of here, girl.
The baddies. All right, no. All right.
So I need to follow the baddies.
You gotta follow the baddies, right? Because the recipes. So
you selling the baddies to me?
I'm selling the baddies to you. If I can't sell the baddies to you, then I don't know, man.
Then you can't sell them to anybody.
No, because they're selling. Like yo,
everybody's buying.
Everybody's buying. Like when you see the subscribership, yo, I'm talking about the millions. They got a blue check mark, and I tried to apply for a blue check mark, and I actually got things going. That's the sad part. Like, they're like, submit your business license and all this kind of stuff. I did that and I still couldn't get it. They were like, nah. Instagram hit me back. In my DM. Hit me back in my DM. It was just like, yeah, nah. I was like, what? I showed you the business license. Like, yo, this is real shit. This
Like, I literally did everything you asked for.
I literally did everything you asked me for, and you're like, yeah, no. So I'm thinking it's just the numbers. I think it's just the followers, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
I think it's just...
Because if it's not that, then it's just they don't like you. Or it's the quality of content.
I'm not a baddie.
It's quality of content.
No, because then we're like... I mean, sometimes it's okay. It's okay to understand. You know, like, I can understand. I can take it. If I'm not a baddie.
This world doesn't want you to succeed, man.
No, Instagram, Facebook don't want me to. That's what it is.
Nah, chill, because Meta, man. You make a lot of money off Meta.
Yo, speaking of that, all right, never mind.
What?
Nah, it's cool.
What's up?
I'll talk to you later about Meta.
All right, cool. Because, we talked about that.
I know.
All right.
So, after I got rejected from Instagram, my blue chat, all I could do was just hit up all the baddies that has the blue check.
I say, hey,
that are chefs. Yo,
what am I missing?
How did you guys do it? And they're just like, all right, so this is the business, right? Like, they all love to talk. That's something I did learn, you know? Mm-hmm. And it's just like, well, like, how did you...
Wait, are we typing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's typing. Text. Back and forth. They'll probably tell me to stop doing that, too.
Blowing your nose on air?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
No,
that's kind of thing that goes. That's a motif, if you ask me. It's been happening since the first episode.
I know. But yeah, so it's a business. I learned that from them. It's like, no, all right, cool. It's like, did you have your documentation? No, you don't need that.
Yo, man.
But according to Instagram, you got to submit that document. But whatever. Maybe I have to go to somebody else.
Need that. They hit them with the. They. You know what happened? They probably just hit him up one day and was like, check. and the person themselves probably thought to themselves,
how much?
Yeah, I earned this. No. Yeah, I did all of this. I did this and I did that. I earned this. Because honestly, they are doing their shit.
They're doing it.
They're doing their shit.
They're doing it. They're editing their videos. They're staying consistent with it.
Do we talk about that at all? Is that one thing that we're all into? Because we don't do that very much. We don't talk about creator stuff.
That's this right now. It's supposed to be happening right now.
I mean, it's happening now, but I'm just saying we don't really do that though.
I'm always talking about creators.
Are you?
Yeah. That's all I champion on the creators.
Do you?
Yeah. That's all I do. Like every episode.
I didn't even know.
I know. It's fly. It's fly.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah.
Like a fucking ninja.
No, all right. So, like even earlier, it's like, yo, man, she's the creator. All right, but no, not the creator of the brand of Bullet, but creator of the blend. Mm-hmm. But or the mash bill. But yeah, so it's a business where they're selling off or licensing to Instagram or to whatever platform it is, social platform, the recipes. Like, cause they can sit there and just make it on video and just never have like the amounts and all that to put into there. But no, like that's not it. That's not it.
Where's the business?
The business is within the recipes. Just think of like cookbooks.
Right. That's the content.
But now it's just it's like
the product.
It's like now I'm showing you like. Yeah, so now I'm showing you how it's supposed to be made, and here's the recipe. If you want the recipe, click on this link.
That shit just made me want some macaroni.
Bio. Oh man, so all right, let me show you.
Can we order like a pizza or something? Like, I'm gonna get a pizza.
We got it coming.
You got it coming?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, the pizza spot is right there.
Nice.
We're in the hood. There's a pizza spot at every corner.
That's funny.
All right.
So, yeah, like fucking. If they, so how do they do that? They get paid off of their recipes?
Yeah, they get paid off their recipes, but not only that, because they do offer, or they can offer.
And who pays them?
All right, so when it comes down to the recipes, then that would be more of a, I guess, a publishing thing. But the people ultimately is direct to consumer. So the consumers would be purchasing said recipe from a cookbook. Could you click on the link for more?
So they have to. How do they charge for a recipe?
All right, so now you start going into, all right, so it's no different than, how do you say it? So just think more so just like advertisement, because once you hit a certain amount of numbers of followers on any of these platforms, you get a different level of, you start like getting a consultant from like these platforms. So like YouTube, you'll have like a consultant to sit there and help you monetize, and all this kind of stuff, and you start getting plaques and all, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, as you jump up with your subscribers or followers or anything like that. So this is like that. So I'm selling you. So I'm selling you my recipes.
A follower, a subscriber.
Yeah, so therefore that you can generate more ad people, for whatever your business is within the
How much they be selling them for?
social. I don't know, I'm not there yet.
Okay. You gotta buy one, right?
Buy a check mark?
No, buy a recipe.
Oh, and see how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much check mark cost? $1,500?
I mean, but they take those ones away, yo.
They take them back.
Yeah, man. Those ones that you purchased, man, they only last. Yeah, they were like, no, we didn't give you this check mark. I don't know who gave you this one.
This was some ball. He was only here for a week.
Yeah, you know. But I do think that's a great business model for the times that we are in, the times that we are in.
What, selling check marks?
Yeah, selling check marks. No, I mean just going the social way for as a chef or anything like that, or as a creator, right?
Yeah.
For the sheer fact that it's just like, okay, because now within that you're promoting your recipe book. Mm-hmm. Click the link in the bio. That's a it's a bit, but it's a whole thing. It's a real thing.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's nobody in this, like, nobody named their kid Lincoln Bao. On the Lincoln Bao.
Oh, that's coming. I know somebody named Bao, but
yeah, they gonna name their kid Lincoln.
I know a Lincoln too. But it's always just like, so. Not only the recipe, but you can also. But then what I've seen a lot of is what do they call personal or private chefs that comes and like they'll cater your event, not cater your event, but cater your event or cater like your anniversary or something like that, Mm-hmm. Where it's just like surprise, like I got this, private chef and all that kind of stuff, So it's another way of offering more of your services through these platforms.
I told you. I get that part. Like I like that's the thing about entrepreneurism. Everybody has to be creative about how they're gonna get their we, I guess, have to be creative about how we're going to get our money and all the income streams that are available to us. Because a whole lot of different people at different times, right, have shown me that, especially motivational speakers, right, they show me the way. And you know the way. You charge for fucking everything.
Yeah.
You're charging for... charging for appearances. You're charging for your fucking phone number, your email. You're charging for your book. You're charging for pamphlets. You're charging for the newsletter. You're charging for the cruise where you deliver speeches. You're charging for the conference. Mm-hmm. You're charging for every little piece of content that you're dropping, whether it be video or audio. You got tapes out. You got CDs. You got motherfucking magazines that you can buy, whatever.
Packaging it.
Yeah, just keep repackaging the same. Not repackaging, because I'm taking away from like that. Right? But yeah, you're packaging your shit in so many different ways. So many different ways. You know what I respect about that pour? You had water in yours. So So you didn't go by eye, you went by hand. It's funny, right? Because you can't, like, I don't know if you count it. I be counting when I do a pour without a spout,
it's
whatever.
just natural to me.
I feel it. Like, I feel it come out. But I still count.
Closed. I feel you, though.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to open your eyes to count, but I feel you too, though.
Yeah. Respect, bro.
Cheers.
Oh, man. No, not yet.
Oh, yeah, we need the line.
You had to get your garnish, man. But yeah, I feel you. I hear you where you're coming from, you know? Like, because, I mean, essentially that's what it is, you know? And the baddies will always try to figure out a way to find a bag to get to a bag, you know?
Scammers.
Yo, that's all I think about when I wake up. Look, see? All I think about when I wake up are scam. Like, all right, what's a scam?
No, scams. See, scam has okay, I just want to say. Scammers and schemers.
Because
so similar.
Our postal service
Not
is
the
definitely
same,
a scam.
but
It's just a tracking system.
Right.
So the government always knew where we're at.
You believe that?
Yeah. That's why I have it. That's why everything come here.
All right, so scheming and scamming. You scheming, you making plans. Scheming, scamming, planning. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I gotta show you. I gotta show you these. Yeah, no what?
Some sneakers or something?
No. I was just gonna show you the blueprint for
Excuse me.
for the virtual chefs. Cause that's a whole nother thing too. Like, can you imagine? Like, there is no limit. There is no limit. Like, so now, you remember that book? What is it? 0 to 100? Oh, no, cheers. Sorry.
All that.
0 to 100. Remember in the first chapter of that book when it said the issue with a service business is that it's a lot harder to, I guess, make millions off for the sheer fact that you have to physically be there as opposed to
something you can do passively or something that is ready to grow.
Yeah.
Service is always going to be limited to a certain amount of people who can render the services.
Yeah.
But goods can grow easier, you know. But
yeah.
Also, goods is all right. So services. I want to believe that services are quite limited. That's what I want to believe. Like, I know that motherfuckers have a whole lot of different ways of, like, dividing things into what the public needs and what we all have to do just in order for us all to function properly and us all to live, like, quality lifestyles, right? Mm-hmm. I know that there's, like, a bunch of different ways of dividing that, and there's a bunch of different ways we can be creative to figure out how to make some damn money out here, right? As far as by doing somebody some services. Mm-hmm. However, I believe that's a lot less limited than goods are, right? Goods are like, I feel like goods, there's mad goods. There's whole lots of goods.
Yeah, but all right, so
whole lots of types of goods.
But then that comes into the oversaturation of things, right? Unless you're one of the standouts. So like with music. Just like these recipes. The personality of these chefs, right? Mm-hmm. One of them, like, they can sit there and just make one post. They can get paid from the post, just say $1 a post. I mean, $1 a like or something like that, you know? $1 a watch, whatever. And it's like, if they have 1 million followers or 1 million views from that and they get paid $1, then you're a millionaire off of the one post because it's able to hit everybody. All you did was do this. You did the service aspect. That's how I would view it. You did the service aspect by creating whatever it is, filming it, chopping it up, whatever, you know, back to and putting it right there. Boom. Now I don't have to go out there and actually be in these kitchens cooking. I don't have to be standing on my feet 14 hours a day to do this.
I understand because it's a content creator. She's selling goods. She's not selling services.
So yeah,
she's selling goods. So that's easily packaged and it can go out. And especially when you're talking about content, because content is easily replicable. And it's not necessarily too much fucking overhead when you're trying to reach 1 million people versus reaching 2.
Yeah, and the hard part about it is that it's so easy. Attention. It's so easy to do.
Getting attention is the hard part.
Yeah, so easy to do that. It's oversaturated. So it's like, how would you stand out? And that's when you come up with the gimmicks, all of this. Now I got the BBLs, or I got to get the BBLs. Now I got to do this in this kind of outfit. But
now I got BBLs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, like. Yeah. Now, like, cause now everything becomes more on the visual, the aesthetics of the visual, and less about the actual product.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how to react to that part about it. I mean, society is society. It's a niche thing, right? Like, I don't know, man. There's a whole lot of different legitimate ways to earn money, and I mean, if people are going to be, I mean, sex sells, let's just say that sex always sells. But if they're going to be putting sex in fucking food, then some people are going to be more likely to motherfucking watch the food. Like you.
I mean, you got food porn. Hashtag food porn.
I don't know what food porn is.
I mean, food porn are like photos of
food.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you can throw some like, for instance,
titties on it.
Like me personally, I have my own issues. I have my own personal issues where I try to avoid being in those situations when I don't want to be in them. Now, don't get me wrong. When the context is the context and the time is the time, I'm in those situations. But when I'm not trying to be in those situations, I find it a bit of a huge fucking distraction from learning anything and thinking straight about anything. So because of that, I try not to do it. But I know certain people aren't like that. Most people aren't like that.
I find so many different ingredients. I'm like, oh my goodness, I did not know about Saison.
You serious?
I knew about Saison, but that was adobo.
Right. So I was gonna say
right there, you already know.
Yeah. I was. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. No, but I was just.
That's how you get that right, Shello.
I was just basically gonna say that's funny as shit. I was just basically gonna say, if you fucking mix anything with anything, then you have a niche, and that's a niche right there. And I know some people would rather hear they shit from here than hearing it from there.
I definitely been learning how to make kimchi fried rice. And I noticed how that came up in my algorithm because I'm always in cosplay. So I get it. They know I like anime. They know where I work. Like the algorithm just got me. It's like, oh snap. Do you know how to make kimchi fried rice? I'm just like, you know what? Matter of fact,
I would like to.
Yeah. What?
I would like you to teach me.
Chung Lee is making kimchi fried. All right, I'm in.
Dog, seriously? You got that video?
Do I have it? No, I didn't make it. Unfortunately, I didn't make it.
Like, is it in your possession? You have access to it? I don't necessarily want to see it.
I mean, it's the reels. It's the reels how things be going.
All right, listen. I'm not asking because I want to see it. I'm just asking because I wanted to know if that was a joke or if that was dead ass serious, because that's some shit right there. That's crazy.
That's crazy. The algorithm, right? It's a joke, though.
It is a joke?
It is a joke. Yeah. I just spun that together.
Damn, man. That shit was intense. It's like, no, because
I'll show you afterwards.
George Carlin was talking a long time ago about how to tell a joke, and he was like, in order for the joke to be funny, it has to be something has to be completely disproportionate. Something has to be completely disproportionate. And that was the disproportionate thing, was like, damn, that deep though? Like with the Chun-Li outfit on? Teaching you how to make kimchi? And you know what's funny?
Man, that's out there.
You said it?
It's out there.
You sure?
It's out there.
Dog, you said it? So not only is it out there, but you should be doing it, because I ain't see it yet. And you would be the only person I know to do it.
What, to sit there and put on a Chung Lee outfit, my cosplay, while making Kim shit?
Yeah.
Alright, that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun.
But you just close up?
Yeah.
We done? You just stop?
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Yeah. Everything's fine.
Alright. No highlight. No, we love you. No goodbye.
Yeah, we can do all that stuff.
Hello, goodbye.
Alright, we're gonna do all that right now. Yeah, because I know they can hear me.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, man, Chung Lee, no, all that. I don't have that on my phone. It's amazing.
I don't want to see it. I was just asking about it.
I know, it's fine. It's cool.
But, alright, so yeah, let's wrap it up then.
Let's wrap it up. You have any highlights?
Nope.
Alright, cool. I want to highlight all the baddies out there that's killing the chef world, the virtual chef world. I think you guys are all doing amazing. I aspire to do your kind of numbers, have that kind of business going off of, huh?
Sorry, I was looking at it for so long, I forgot I had one.
Your business model is amazing. I aspire to be like you guys, you gals. I wanna be a baddie. Hashtag baddie. That was it. That was my highlight.
Okay. I would like to highlight.
How you gonna say you know it? Cool.
What? I would like to highlight the guy at the Sixers day game who gave me like this much fucking Woodford when I asked for a double, and had a whole conversation with me like, yeah, you don't need no ice, right? Yeah, it's
So
just water.
So he gave you
Why
8
water that
ounces.
down? Yeah,
He gave you 8 ounces.
dog. It was about 8 ounces because it was in a cup. It was in a giant cup. You know the cup that you get like when you go to the game?
No, I've never
It's
been
like
to the
a
game.
cup. It's like a cup with the athlete on it. If I go to a playoff game, you wanna come? No.
Probably not.
Yeah, you probably busy as shit.
Yeah.
So,
Probably not.
it's like a cup with like the player on it and shit. And it's like, if anybody knows, it's like that cup when you was a kid you used to drink from because it was big as shit. If you want some juice, you get that cup so you could just kill the whole fucking whatever. So, that shit was so heavy you could ask Wing, man. That shit was disgusting. I was like, yo, and I got an IPA too. I got a Voodoo Ranger. So I was like, yeah, I know, 9%, right?
You're in.
So I was telling Wing, he was like, yeah, something. If you want, I'll buy you a drink or something. I was like, no. This gonna be me the whole game. Like, I'm gonna be drunk as shit by the end of this game, dog.
That's it.
You see how much this shit is? He was like, damn, how much that cost? I was like, I asked for a double. It cost $37, but I mean, that's how they always cost, but they ain't how they always look. So, shout out to that man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what to say. It's beautiful. Shout out to people like that.
Cool. Hopefully you guys had a good time. This was a long ass episode.
Was it?
Yeah, we're at 2 hours now.
Oh shit! You can cut it. You
Right,
can make
2
it.
hours.
You can make it 2 hours. You can make it 2 episodes.
No, we can do whatever we want. First and foremost, we don't have any real.
Right.
Yeah.
No type of. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So cheers to you guys. Hopefully you had a good time. Please make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube page. Subscribe.
Patreon.
Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon. That's where we have the afties at. Yeah, and make sure you just cop up on the merch. The merch.
Perch the merch.
Perch the merch. I like that. Yeah, so you can always get that at www.that's86merch.com. Yeah.
Yeah. As always, we love you.
We love you guys. Mazel tov.